Bit of a different episode today on Mud Mullets and Beers. Ando's tray, nice alloy tray, sitting a bit low, especially since you put the 35s on. So what we thought we'd do is raise it up. So what we've done, we've gone to BCF and we've got these 150mm, they're boat rollers is what they're supposed to be used for, but we're going to repurpose them as spacers for the tray. Now these are, 150, went to Bunnings, got big nice bolts, plenty of room, put them through, washers, some Loctite when we finish it, and this should be, hopefully, quite an easy afternoon, but just in case it's not, we got plenty of reserves in case it takes longer than expected. So we've got 8 mounting points to get through. So the first thing to do is unbolt, and let's rift the tray up with the hoist. So these are what's existing there, the mounts. They look to be just a bit of box section with a bolt through it, so I don't think it's going to be terribly difficult. What we're going to do is just unbolt all 8 of these and then lift the tray up an extra 150, put the boat rollers in their place, and it should be job's done.
And shorten the headboard.
And we need to shorten the headboard too, yeah, correct. So the headboard will have to be shortened 150 just to keep it kind of where it is now. So it looks like it's just bolted in with 2 bolts. What we'll do is we'll drop it down 150, maybe just angle grind the bottom bit of it off. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it'll make a massive difference not only to the clearance of the vehicle, but it'll look heaps better too. And we'll probably, because these are just on those like uni-strut channels, we should be able to push the mud guards forward and back just to give the tyre a bit more room to play in too. So we've got all the 8 bolts on done and out. We've hooked up taken the rooftop tent off and repurposed the hoist. Hopefully this is not more than about 100 kilos, which I'm sure it is, but we'll see how good this hoist is. We're just about ready to pull it off, so let's see if it's going to work. Right? Might take a beer. How did that set?
Hey?
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right, just right, that's just it.
Well, that works there. Look at that.
Yeah, you probably did. That passes by a block.
So now we just need to bolt it. We need to ream the holes out because the bolts we got are too thick for the existing holes. So we'll re-drill them. So the bolts go through and we'll start putting all the blocks in. It's always good when you have a stumble. We didn't have a big enough drill bit. So what do? Go to Bunnings. Just got back. right. That was a mission for mostly Andy, but we had to angle grind the end of it, all the upper, where the upper bolts go into. We just couldn't get the drill up in there. We couldn't get a drill bit the right size at Bunnings. It's been a mission. What was supposed to be at the start of this video a pretty easy job has turned into an absolute 3-hour extravaganza or more. We started this about 3 o'clock. It's now about 20 to 7 on a Saturday night. So, we've got all the bolts ready. We've done everything. So all we have to do now is lower it down, bolt it in with the new spacers in, and then after that tackle the headboard. But let's worry about the headboard later. Let's just get the tray on with the new spacers and see how it looks. And an easy job turned into a bit harder, but look at the result. How good's it look? We gotta drop the headboard still because it's too high on top of the cab. So that's it for tonight. We will see you in the morning. It's tomorrow morning, another day. All we've got to do today is lower the headboard. Everything else is tightened up. We might just have to shorten that bolt a little bit at the front so we can tighten it up properly. But all we want to do this morning, drop the headboard down, and the job is done. I can't wait to see it. So we've spent about an hour and a half trying to get those two middle bits of angle out. And then we just realised what we could have done, because it is Sunday morning, is we could have just cut off the top and lowered the middle bit down that way. So we can't get this bit off, so we're going back to plan B. We're just going to cut some off the top and do it that way. I don't know why we didn't think of that an hour and a half ago, but Andy thought of it, so that's what we're going to do. Job finally done. 1:30 on a Sunday afternoon. It's taken us nearly a full day to get this done. Ended up with what is just on a 6-inch lift using boat rollers from BCF. I think we worked it out to be just under $200 by the time we bought the rollers, the bolts, and all the stuff that goes with it. Got the under tray toolboxes back on. I think it looks just brilliant. It'll definitely suit the 35s now. Keep them up out of the way. There'll be no scrubbing. Really worthwhile thing to do. 6-inch lift on a tray. Why wouldn't you? Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.